All right, hello everybody. Welcome to this live stream here. It is approximately 1:16 p.m. right here on the East Coast in New Jersey on February 1st, 2021. As you can see outside here, let me wait for my screen to come back on. It is snowing here in New Jersey. Um, so yeah, okay. So we have a few things to talk about today, including two Sears or one Kmart, one Sears location that will be closing. So let me wait for a few people to come on here. I know I have a snow day today, so that's why I am live at this time. But yeah. Hey Mohammed Sonic Boom, how are you? I'm doing good. So guess I'll get started. So I'm gonna share my screen. Okay. So closing at so the first Sears store will be closing at the Green Acres Mall in Valley Stream, New York. I believe it was on Sears layoffs, but I'm gonna look. Yeah. So Chris Cronin made a video about Sears closing at Green Acres, and let me get a view of this store. Well, Yahoo always does this thing. I don't know why it got switched to Yahoo. Here we are. So let me get a 360 of this store. So here is one of the entrances to the Sears. There's that merchant. I'll give you a few seconds to admire this Sears sign. Okay. And here's some of the entrances to the Sears store. Here's the parking garage. So I'll give you a few seconds to admire this Sears sign. Okay. Century 21 already closed. I'm seeing if there's another Sears entrance. No, I guess not. But this store will be closing on Saturday, I believe. I don't know. Sunday, April 18th, 2021. The store will be closing. Now I'm going to do Kmart in Belleville, New Jersey. Belleville, New Jersey is off New Jersey 21 near Newark, New Jersey. I believe this is Essex County. I don't know for sure. I have not been to Belleville before, but we're going to get a view of this store. I can't go in the parking lot as you can see, but I'll make a turn here. And here's the front of the store. See that big Kmart sign. This is not a big Kmart, but this is, just a Kmart that will be closing. It will also be closing on Sunday, April 18th, 2021. Have you get a view of this Kmart sign? It has not been, neither of these closures have been announced in an article yet, but I hope they will be soon. And when they are, I will announce another video, most likely, or another live stream, or just a screen recording of it. So yeah, for those who just joined, as you can see, it is snowing here in New Jersey. We have 9 inches of snow. And actually, I'm going to take you with me, and we're going to measure how much snow has fallen. My computer, I don't want to get my computer wet. So I'll... Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Did I just get it wet? I sure hope not. Okay. Yeah. That was about 9 inches of snow so far. In other parts of the Northeast, it is worse. In some parts, it's better. So yeah. Actually, you know what? I'll look at a snow update. I don't like the hot weather. Yeah, I can see down in Puerto Rico or Florida, wherever you're from, Dylan G. Jesus, but yeah, the hot weather sometimes can be a pain, but New Jersey, we have just the right climate. Warm summers, cold winters. The peak season, when we see 80-degree days, are from mid-May to early October is when we have most of our 80-degree days. So yeah. Average first 80-degree day in New Jersey is May. I think it's like May 14th, and average last 80-degree day is like October, I'd say October 8th maybe. I don't know this for sure because sometimes we get a few in mid or late October, but yeah, normally our weather doesn't change a lot here. Like, we don't start to see like 40-degree days or any of that till mid-November at least. Sometimes we get 1 or 2 in October, but that's very rare. We did this year on Halloween. We were about 49 or 47 degrees. It was cold this year on Halloween, believe it or not. Like, the morning, it was in the upper 20s, which is very rare for New Jersey's Halloween. Our average high in central New Jersey for Halloween is 62, and average low, like trick-or-treating time, it's like in the 50s. So yeah. But last year, believe it or not, in 2019, it was 74 degrees, and it's 68 at trick-or-treat time. So I know our weather is like, the unpredictable months of weather are April and October. We honestly don't. Sometimes it's cold. Sometimes we have a cold October. Sometimes we have a warm October. Sometimes we have a warm April. Sometimes we have a cold April. I mean, it's very unpredictable, those 2 months here in New Jersey. But what do you know? December, January, and February, and most of March, it is cold, and it rarely gets above 50 in those months. What will I do for spring break? I am thinking Washington, D.C. again. I do not know for sure yet because, again, my spring break is now 2 months away. But I'm hoping for another trip to Washington, D.C. Late September, it starts to get cold. Sometimes, I mean, we had one day this year in New Jersey that the high was only 61 in September. That was actually September 19th. The high was only 61. We do get a few of those, like, I'd say, like, once every blue moon, like, once every 3 or 4 years, we get a cold day in September, but yeah, but most of the time in September, it's in the 70s or low to mid 80s most of the time. Sometimes the low in the morning is the upper 40s, low 50s, but again, it varies honestly from year to year. So hold on. Okay, let me present my screen for a second. Okay, so our average high for here's pretty much the wave of temperatures in central New Jersey, Princeton to be exact. Right now we are here. Today it was only in the 30s. We rarely hit the 30-degree mark so far today. Like you can see that March, it's normally in the upper 40s in March. And what you can see here is that it's normally between October, daily low temperatures. It's between 70 and 60 in October. But yeah, this is pretty much the wave of weather. Our hottest month is July and our coldest month is January here. So yeah, but it is freezing today, honestly. Like we haven't hit the freezing mark, like 32. We're not getting above that today. So yeah, let me give my anyway. Moving on from the weather, let me give you guys a what I did over the weekend. Over the weekend, I went to Philadelphia, as you probably can see on my channel. Um, what did I do? I went to the Franklin Institute. I refilmed all the elevators except for the parking elevator at the Franklin Institute. I did not film the parking elevator only because, well, I didn't park there anyway, but I would have if there was no COVID. But due to the COVID guidelines, if you film the parking elevator, you got to re-enter and do a temperature check again. So I didn't film the elevator in the parking. I did film elevators A, B, C, and D, but the only one I managed to get a round trip on was D. So yeah. And then I went to a few stores on Chestnut Street, like H&M, Old Navy, Uniqlo. I haven't been to. I didn't film. I filmed at H&M, but I haven't filmed at Uniqlo, Old Navy, or Staples. I made it to Staples, guys. Believe it or not, 5 minutes before they were about to close for the evening. So yeah, and then I went to Walgreens as well. Then I've been to the Macy's in Center City before. I just haven't filmed there. It's normally when I go to the Macy's in the old Wanamaker's building in Center City, Philadelphia. Normally it's Christmas time. Everyone is crowding for the elevators and the escalators to go up and see the light show. But I did go to Macy's in Center City and I did the parking elevator and the main elevators as well as the escalators. So yeah. Um, didn't ride the SEPTA this time in Philadelphia because, SEPTA is not the best transit system during COVID. And don't tell anybody I said that, but yeah. Um, so, anybody have more questions? I'm not ending the stream yet, but if anybody has more questions, type them in the chat. We have 5 people on. We should have 5 people on. The Princeton area has two major malls. Yeah, can you say, I'm not going to say which ones there are, but if you can say them and you're right, I'll be happy. So what are they, Dylan G. Jesus? You take over for one thing. Quaker Bridge and Market Fair, yes, that's correct. But the Market Fair Mall does not have any elevators. But I do go to the Market Fair Mall quite frequently because there they have a corner bakery. I love corner bakery. For those of you guys who don't know, I never think I ever said this on a stream, but my favorite restaurant is for full service restaurants, P.F. Chang's. My favorite quick service is Panera. P.F. Chang's, I love Chinese food. Trust me, Chinese food is my fave, guys. Um, Yeah, but P.F. Chang's, I get crispy honey chicken, white rice, and I get an order of egg rolls. So yeah, but trust me, I don't eat real Chinese food, what my mom likes to calls it, and you can say LOL or whatever in the chat when I'm about to say this, but she calls it fried Chinese food dunked in sugar. Because that's exactly what it is. It is fried Chinese food dunked in sugar. But I also go there because I like Corner Bakery Cafe. It's the only one left in the state of New Jersey. I believe it or not, it's been in business the longest of them all. And where else do I like? I like Seasons 52 there. That's a pretty good restaurant. Seasons 52 only has 4 locations in New Jersey, and there's Cherry Hill, Princeton, uh, Bridgewater, and Menlo Park. Princeton's a mostly upscale town. Yeah, downtown Princeton, honestly, I go there like every day. Because again, I'm from the Princeton area, so I go there a lot. And I really enjoy there. I like the Starbucks. The Starbucks is in a really old-fashioned building, Princeton. And believe it or not, Princeton now has 2 Dunkin' Donuts. Before we only had 1. We have one at the Princeton Shopping Center. I like Dunkin', and then there's one. Actually, the one on Nassau Street is actually has more variety of donuts because honestly, the one they sell out so quickly at the one at Princeton Shopping Center that honestly, I just prefer the extra mile bike ride to go to the one on Nassau Street. So yeah. Um, but I don't drink coffee. I do drink frappuccinos and frozen coffees from time to time, but I have not started drinking hot coffee yet. When I do go to Dunkin', there used to be a Sears at the Ocean County Mall in Toms River. Yeah, the Ocean County Mall is actually a mall I've yet to get to. Because when I go to Jersey Shore, I mostly go to the northern part of the Jersey Shore, not the central part. I go to Ocean Grove or Belmar or Bradley Beach. So yeah, I've been to the Monmouth Mall, and speaking of the Monmouth Mall, I hope to go there this weekend. So yeah. But the Sears actually at Ocean County Mall was actually only 1 floor. So yeah. Um, so hold on. Let me update this. Hold on. Error occurred. There is never a Nordstrom or Neiman Marcus at Quaker Bridge Mall. There was going to be all those years ago. I don't know why they never did it. I mean, Quaker Bridge Mall. I've been there too many times, and honestly, after a while, it gets boring. Quaker Bridge Mall, but it's you know, it's not okay. But I do like Quaker Bridge Mall because they have. It's actually a pretty nice mall. It used to not be so nice when I first moved into the area. It wasn't that nice, but now it's a beautiful mall. So yeah. But my favorite is still King of Prussia. I love King of Prussia. I've been there twice to film, but 4 times, well, twice to film. They're supposed to be a great fit for those tours were supposed to be a great fit for Princeton. Honestly, it is what it is. I mean, it didn't happen, and it is what it is. But the I forget where it was going to be, the Neiman Marcus and the Nordstrom at Quaker Bridge, but again, Neiman Marcus and Nordstrom are not doing so well as a company right now, but Neiman Marcus is supposed to announce, I think, more closures soon. I'm surprised, actually. I'm surprised that Sears at Newport Center has not announced to close yet. It's going to be the longest. I mean, I think they're pretty much in jeopardy. I think it's just a matter of time before they announce that they're pulling out of Newport Center. Because when I was there twice, there was rarely anyone in the store. So yeah. But you know, but hold on, I'll give you guys a hold on a second. But you know, by the way, I think this might be the first. I don't know how many streams I've done with these gaming headphones, but let me know in the chat if you like my headphones because I really enjoy them. But sometimes they get hot in my ears and I don't really use them for Zoom calls. But like if I need to block out noise while doing live streams, I'll use my gaming headphones. Oh, yeah, the Lodi Kmart Smart redevelopment. I don't think I can show the video, but yeah, I know it was posted yesterday. I've never been to that Kmart store, but anyway, that Kmart store was only one floor for what it was. But oh, it is really snowing right now. It is really snowing. But yeah. Um, so the, I'm just gonna stay on, guys, because I think that let me see what else there is to talk about. Oh, guys, be careful because there's a South African variant of the coronavirus out there. I know I don't like to talk about the coronavirus very much on these chats, but there is a South African variant of the COVID-19 um, outbreak out there. So be careful. But it's also pretty promising. We've vaccinated 30 million Americans um, already, and I think there's more to come. We have 60 million doses. So half have been given so far. So yeah, but I don't think we're going to be getting back to normal until 2022 at the earliest, I think. But again, I can't really say anything about it because I don't know. I don't want to give false information, but yeah. Hey, Hazmat Studios, how are you? Um, but anyway, but I don't know if I can change the. Yeah, I can't change the name of the. Okay. So, Hazmat Studios, for their suggestions, just in case you didn't know, Sears is closing at the Green Acres Mall in Valley Stream, New York, and Kmart is closing at the what do you call it? In Belleville, New Jersey, right off New Jersey Route 21. And since you just joined, probably, it is snowing outside in New Jersey. I don't think you can see here. The snow is very pretty. All what I want to do is sit by the fireplace. The Kmarts in Woodbridge, Kearney, and Westwood are open for now. Yes, that is correct. I saw in Chris Cronin's video is about to be closing. Is Sears closing locations in California? Hold on a second. Here, Sears adds another 10 stores to their locations. Oh, the Boyle Heights store, located east of downtown Los Angeles, has unfortunately but finally appeared on the list. So yes, they are closing one location. I think it's Sunday, April 18th, 2021 is their final day. Hold on. Hold on. Let me go into Google Maps. East Olympic Boulevard. Here it is. Hold on. I'm going to present my screen now. Here it is. It's in this historic building. Oh my god. If I lived here, I would for sure go here. This is very historic. This Sears store. Oh, here it is. There it is. Oh my god, this is such a very nice store. Okay. Retail store. Yeah, this is an old store. I mean, this is sad that this is closing. Let me stop sharing my screen. Share my screen. Second. So yeah, Kmart in Woodbridge is actually in Avenel. Yes, that is true. But Avenel, I don't know if it's a real town or not. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Uh, Let me take this off for a second. Yeah. We want this snow can.
You help Dad when he goes out. Good luck with that.
Sorry guys, YouTube did reject some of my comments here. So I am back for now. Anybody have more questions? Okay, this is going to conclude the stream. I thank you all for watching. Bye, everyone.